Well, I had the privilege yesterday of being the opening keynote speaker at the Accenture Technology Symposium, which took place right here in Berlin. And today I'm a tourist in front of the world famous Berlin Wall. So I thought this was a great day to talk about why it's so important to tear down idea barriers, both in your mind and in your business. Idea barriers or walls are so insidious and destructive to innovation, and here's why. Creativity is always when one idea meets another idea from a different knowledge domain. It's really only when ideas cross borders they become really interesting and valuable. I love the fact that Einstein calls creativity combinatory play. And we all know the story, don't we, of the two promising Stanford computer engineers who thought, well, what happens if we combine how academic papers receive citations and are ranked with this new thing called the World Wide Web? And the result, of course, was Google. That was Larry Page and Sergey Brin. In our world of increasing digitization, value is more and more being driven not by solid objects, but ideas and knowledge. So knowledge connections are even more valuable. So how can we identify knowledge barriers and get rid of them? Well, for individuals, it blocks creativity. So one way to do this is to stop thinking about your life in boxes. Try and unbox your life between your passions and your hobbies and work. What can we learn from one that we can transfer to another? For me, my two sons are always now collaborating on Xbox with their friends. And I think there's something about the way they do that for the workplace. And at work, it's really about making your knowledge and your data work far harder. How can people talk to each other, share their insights? Which teams aren't talking to each other? Sales and marketing, marketing and production. How can you make that happen more? If you're in business and you want to drive creativity and innovation, what you need to do is identify knowledge and idea barriers, and if need be, tear them down.